Who's the best team in the AFC right now? The best team of it's 4 weeks, so we're at the quarter poll.
Right.
Kansas City, Bills, Dolphins, Ravens. Who's the best team in the AFC?
Well, obviously, until somebody unseats the Kansas City Chiefs, they will continue to always keep that reign as the top team in the AFC. Now, right now, just because Buffalo was able to dominate the Dolphins, I still see more upside with the Dolphins as opposed to Buffalo, even though they won the game. Remember, when you play division opponents, tendencies, familiarity with what they do and what they like to do. So those games are a little bit easier from a defensive perspective on how to stop because you already know what they're gonna do.
But 48, Ocho.
I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say 48. If anything, I got them 2A and 2B. Can I do that? Please? And just for the sake of the conversation and the topic, I got let's go with the Bills first.
Okay.
The Bills 2A and the Dolphins 2B. And then I got the Ravens right after that.
Okay.
I got the Ravens right after that. And right now I don't know what's wrong with my Bengals. I want to put my Bengals number 4 so bad, but
we're gonna talk about them not yet. We got them coming. But let me tell you why I like the Bills a little bit more than I like the Dolphins, and I like the Bills a little bit more than I like the Chiefs. Because you see the pressure that they're bringing? That's without Von Miller.
Yeah.
He's going to start practicing tomorrow. So within the next month or so, he's going to be back on the field. Now, they did lose Tre'Davious White to what looks like an Achilles injury. So it looks like he's lost for the season. But when you pair Vaughn with Floyd and Rousseau and those guys, Ed Oliver.
Right.
And Matt Milano?
Yeah.
He's playing the second best linebacker behind Fred Warner. I think if you talk about 1A and 1B, he's right. That's a hard playing Jesse.
He right there.
He's all over the field. He's making plays. He's shooting gaps, getting in the backfield. He's diagnosing everything. And he's coming up with remedies for it immediately. So Miami, they picked Buffalo. Josh Allen, 21 of 25, 4 TDs, a perfect passer rating, and he had a rush touchdown. You can't play any better than that. You can't play any better. His only problem is turnovers. Ocho, how many times we say if he doesn't turn the ball over, they're almost impossible to beat.
Yeah, almost impossible to beat. That's the thing. You actually picking the Bills, right? But then obviously Josh Allen had a great game today. But what Josh Allen are you going to get? Are we going to get the same consistent Josh Allen that plays this type of football week in and week out? When you get to the postseason, can we get the Josh Allen performance that we got today? Because if this is what we get from Josh Allen from this point on, leading up to goddamn February, you might as well get a ass to goddamn Lombardi right now because ain't nobody beating the Josh Allen Buffalo Bills that you saw today, especially with what they can do defensively. And goddamn him and goddamn, I don't know what the hell Stephon Diggs ate for goddamn breakfast today. I bet it was McDonald's. I bet it was McDonald's. I bet that's what it was.
He ate Dolphins defenders. That's what he ate. That's what he ate for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Because they had no answer. He was able to get the ball to Gabe Davis. They ran the ball fairly well, and then you always have to worry about him and his legs and his ability to make plays outside of the pocket. That's what makes him. Because to go back to the previous game, think about it. What was it at the end of the game that got Kansas City this win? It was Patrick Mahomes' legs.
Third and goddamn. He took off third in the highway. What are we doing? What are we doing?
You can't run past the guy. You got to level off. Once you get even with him, you got to level off because the guy will jump out the window on you and he'll take off running. Right. And you behind him, there's nothing else you can do about it. But the Bills played extremely well today. They put together a complete game. Like you said, division games are really tough. Buffalo made this look really easy, Ocho. You look, when you play Cleveland, and you played Pittsburgh, and you played the Ravens. Those were nip and tuck ball games. 27-24, 20-23. There was no 48-20 type ball games because, as you said, there is such familiarity. We've been in this division for a number of years. We know the personnel. We know what you like to do. Buffalo made this look extremely easy today.
They made it look easy, but this is the thing, and I always say about the NFL, for the casual fans that watch the game week to week, ain't no telling what's going to happen. Ain't no telling what's going to happen. We just saw Miami put up a 70 ball last week. So I guess in everybody's mind going into the Buffalo game, you thinking they're going to run away with the game. But this is what happens. This is what happens week to week in the NFL. It's always a toss-up. It's always a gamble. That's one of the reasons why I don't play fantasy, because you never know. You never know.
What, if you think about it, what got them in trouble is that anytime they brought pressure. Yeah. They were relentless on Tua. Yeah. They were not going to they were going to make you make a decision right now. We're not going to let you have time to find those speed merchants. We're not going to let you find Waddle. We're not going to let you find Tyreek. We're not going to let you find Burrios. All those guys that can get down the field. And they were relentless in with their pressure. And if you notice, they were, okay, Buffalo got it, scored, Miami scored. Buffalo scored, Miami scored. Buffalo scored. And then what happened? They started turning the ball over, and then Buffalo scored again, and then Miami gets sacked, and then Buffalo scored again. And so even though they weren't touchdowns, they got points out of those drives in which Miami turned the ball over. And so if you Miami, you got to take care of the football, but you got to find a way to protect Tua. Sometimes that scat personnel, where they empty the backfield, you hear us say scat, that means 5 linemen and all the eligible receivers are out on routes. Yeah, you got to protect that quarterback. You got to protect Tua.
And one of the few ways that you can protect them, because obviously some of the route they were doing, there was really nothing short. There was either intermediate or it was long. Man, get the quick game going. Get the quick game going. The stifle the pressure that they are putting. Get the ball out of his hands really quick. Get that front 5, that front 4. Get them tired, and then you can go down the field a little bit after you mix up the run a little bit.
They tried to get a couple of screens early, but the edge rushers did a great job of getting their hands up and deflecting the balls because seemed like they had something going.